Right now, there's a lot of political scrutiny in terms of minority serving institution and Hispanic serving institution funding. A lot of the rhetoric says that it's about giving free handouts to students, and that's not necessarily the case. It's about providing a space and a place for students who have historically never had that opportunity, especially in STEM and in higher education. And so I think that is a huge component of why we need our Title III HSI program, especially here at City College. We serve a majority population of minoritized students.
The STEM Center started as this little room over here to the side back in about 2017, funded by our previous HSI grant. We outgrew really quickly into this wide open space. Our current HSI grant is a STEM E-cubed. E-cubed is Equity, Excellence, y Éxito, which means success. Previous grant was also a Title III STEM grant. That was STEM Conexiones. That's the one that built this space. And then we had another HSI grant before that that was Proyecto Éxito. So we have 14 years of HSI grants that have really developed programs that we have sustained across the campus. And so all of that funding really sets the groundwork for these programs that we know are successful for the Latina community particularly, but really successful for everybody.
When I first got here, I didn't know where to go. Through awesome faculty, I found out about this place, and it's kind of been my home base ever since. So the goal is to have it be home base for other people too, and just feeling like they have somewhere to go.
As a first-generation college student from a low-income background, it was really hard for me to navigate at least my first year at university. So I had to go seek out these spaces. It wasn't as collaborative as this space right now. And so I really draw from my own personal experiences with these inequities, these challenges, to really mold this space to be conducive of student success, whether you're a first year, whether you're non-traditional, for a variety of diverse students. And I really draw from my personal experiences to create these spaces, these workshops, events.
It's just another way to be able to engage our students and connect them with programs and services, and for them to feel that sense of belonging and build community.
We're here to support them and give as much educational support as we can, but our jobs are also encompassing how do we teach them how to study in groups, how to connect them with other students, and do a lot more of the college stuff that you don't learn in class. The groundwork, you know.
Now I get counseling maybe every 2 weeks if I need it. I get an ed plan every semester that I can rely on and make sure that I do my classes and have the classes that I need for the semester, and especially to graduate.
I'm peer mentoring for Physics 195 as well as 196. I will say a lot of the time the hardest part about physics isn't necessarily the math, but it's setting up that equation. Working with physics, one of the hardest subjects in school, but I'm biased when I say that, but also one of the most fun subjects, and just makes me feel better of either helping myself to solve a hard problem or seeing a student smile when it finally clicks for them and helping them solve that problem. It really just makes me happy to go to work every day, which I'm very, very grateful to be able to say.
We are building an RC plane from scratch using the Arduino platform. So it's coding, wiring, soldering, all that stuff. Where we couldn't do any of that stuff, now we can thanks to this space. It's given us a place where we can meet and collaborate. There's a bunch of tools here where our project went from a 6-month-long project. It's cut it down to 2 months now, thanks to this space.
Providing culturally affirming spaces for students, for them to be seen, for their experiences to be reflected in how the space is organized and the types of events and programs that we put on is really critical to student success. For all of our students, being exposed to different cultures and diverse students and experiences have been really valuable as well.